The Benefits of Work by Kristi Keller and Todd Faulkner. Work gives everyone a sense of purpose and self-worth. For many, it defines who we are and is a source of justifiable pride. Work helps improve individual and family finances and connects us socially. All individuals, regardless of ability, deserve the opportunity to be full members of their community where they can live, learn, work, and play through all stages of life. At Peninsula Services, our core belief is that people are empowered through employment, especially those who have long been marginalized or not given the supports to be successful in seeking or maintaining employment. We firmly believe in the importance of work for all to provide character, relationship building, dignity, self-esteem, independence, confidence, health, and freedom. Recently, Kristi Keller, Peninsula board member, said, "I have the honor and privilege of sharing our greatest success story, our very own magnificent Andrea Johnston." With 26 years under her belt, Executive Secretary Andrea Johnston is Peninsula Services' longest serving employee. In 1996, Andrea was referred as a client to Peninsula Services from the Department of Vocational Rehabilitation. Andrea was a displaced homemaker with severe post-traumatic stress syndrome or post-traumatic stress disorder, a bone disease, and a broken hip, trying to find her way into the workforce. Due to her PTSD and hearing constant negative comments and criticism, Andrea lacked self-worth and confidence. She did not know if she would have enough skills to be employable or how she would fit in with others. After being isolated from others for years, Andrea felt afraid to talk to people or answer the phone. Andrea said she could barely put two sentences together. And then the miracle of transformation happened. It started with Andrea's placement specialist, Heidi, reaching out her hand to help Andrea. Andrea shared how Heidi did things to help her feel confident, like taking her shopping to help her pick out work clothes, signing her up for a computer course, and dropping by to see how she was doing. As Andrea began to feel more confident, Heidi placed her in trial jobs to help identify her strengths. When a receptionist job came open with Peninsula Services, Andrea found the perfect fit. Jill Robinson, recently retired CEO of Peninsula Services, let Andrea build her skills at her own pace, make mistakes, and learn from them. Andrea went from being afraid to talk to people to answering the phones and now describes herself as a chatterbox. Andrea has worked in every facet within the agency, from transcribing treatment notes, ensuring compliance with affirmative action, contracts and licenses, keeping the agency accredited, to assisting in 3 art auctions and yearly summer and winter festivities for over 200 employees and clients. Todd Faulkner, Chief Executive Officer, shared, "Andrea is an outstanding long-term team member at Peninsula Services. She provides support throughout the organization and is just one of those people we couldn't live without. Her dedication and professionalism is an example to others. She's quick to help wherever needed, and her genuine passion for our mission and the people we support is inspirational." Andrea enjoys her work for Peninsula Services because every day is different. Every day is important. Every day, someone in the agency needs something. And that is what Andrea likes. Helping people is what keeps her going. Andrea's employment at Peninsula Services has given her life meaning and purpose. Andrea feels forever grateful to Peninsula Services as her employment completely transformed her life. Andrea is the beating heart of Peninsula Services. Her essence of joy and kindness are matched by her strong business savvy. She is the go-to for Peninsula Services, history, as well as development of new ideas. It is an honor to walk through life with Andrea by our side. Employment empowers everyone to make choices, about where they will live, what they will learn, what services they will seek, and how they will spend their leisure time. Employment opens doors to greater opportunities, travel, independence, and the opportunity for building friendships. Employment for people with disabilities can be a vital resource for families as it provides time away from home and often frees the parent of an adult child with disabilities from providing the constant care and support many depend on for activities of basic life. Recently, I had the privilege to witness an individual we support receive his very first paycheck. His smile remains etched into my mind as one of the greatest accomplishments of our efforts. This young man was diagnosed with autism and had been told that he may never get to work. His determination, along with our support services, has provided him the chance to work, and he is flourishing. When I spoke with his supervisor at the job site, she reported that he was becoming a vital part of the team. With the proper support, he was able to learn his job quickly and maintain the quality of work she expected from all of her employees, said Faulkner. We know there is a significant gap in the employment rate for working age adults, depending on whether they have a disability. 71.4% of adults without disabilities are employed, while only 32.5% of adults with disabilities are employed. For individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities, I/DD, the gap is even wider. Only 14.7% of adults with I/DD are employed. Individuals with disabilities need to be supported to make informed choices about their work and career options, and they need to have the resources to seek, obtain, and be successful in community employment. They may need support to reach personal goals and increase satisfaction with their lives. These goals often include being employed in the community alongside individuals without disabilities and earning competitive wages. Peninsula Services is committed to the idea of employment for all and has invested the past 50 years to providing, planning, and supporting services for people with disabilities so they can succeed. For more information about Peninsula Services, visit them at www.peninsulaservices.org.